Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Giovanna Eccles and Christopher Eccles. The two of you have been together for 3 years, married for 18 months. You are currently 4 months pregnant, and you have 5 children from previous relationships. You also have a couple from a previous relationships as well. You've brought Mr. Eccles here seeking $2,000 for warrants that you say you paid because he had suspended plates, and we will talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Mrs. Eccles, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here today?
We're here today, Yana, because this man right here don't know how to stop cheating, and I'm done.
Okay.
I am so tired of him talking to other women, texting other women, like I'm not right here.
No, Your Honor, I'm sorry. She's not telling you the full story. I have caught her texting guys, telling them I'm the ex and all that. And it's not, she's not telling you the full truth. And I even overheard her talking about giving another guy some money over the phone.
Mrs. Eccles, we're going to start with what have you caught him doing, and then you can respond to the fact that he says he caught you doing some stuff.
Well, yeah.
Sad day. We got to start caught off with saying why you cheated, why I cheated, and then tell her why we want to be together. It's like cheating it ain't even cheating no more. It's not cheating no more, bro. It ain't cheating. What's the Lord thing? It's a take-home test. You just take the test home, you get all the answers. It's an open book. It's an open book test, bro. That's what it is. It ain't cheating no more, man. That's a part of the game.
Anna, we used to work together.
Uh-huh.
And he would be caught texting this lady, telling this lady where to meet up at and where they're going to see each other and everything. And I'm at home with the 5 kids. Yes, true, my 5 kids is not with him, Yana. But this one that I'm carrying is. And it shouldn't matter because I'm faithful. I've been with him. So, yeah, I'm tired. I'm done.
Yeah, Mr. Eccles, are the texts the only thing you see that shows that she's cheating, or do you have other evidence as well?
No, I have other evidence, Your Honor.
Tell me about it.
Other evidence is I also even witnessed it. You know, I seen her talking to the guy at the job, you know, and stuff like that. Now, I have friends that I worked with way before we got into a relationship.
Okay.
You know, at the job.
Right.
So I just told her they were all friends before we even got a chance to even do all of that.
Right.
So, yes, you know.
But she's talking to a guy at work. How do you know that that's inappropriate? I mean, you talk to the people you work with. I talk to everybody in here.
I mean, caressing her back.
How you doing, Nick?
Caressing her back, Your Honor. That's just too much. You know,
Pressing her back?
It's just too much. Caressing her back. I mean,
Caressing her back.
Yeah, caressing her back. You know, that's just too much going on. You don't do a lot of touch. I mean, you could talk, maybe hug a friend, but not do all that caressing and all. You know.
My question is anybody working? And can none of them work for Undefeated, bro? They can't get a W-2, 1099. Ain't nobody doing no work. You making friends, you getting girlfriends, goddamn. Who working? Who working, bro? Here's my thing with it. Y'all know how I feel about it. I take me a 4-eyed right next to me right now who like to be on PC game. I take that, bro. I take that twice if it was up to me. If it was up to me, bro. But I don't think that it's strictly like no, because honestly speaking, bro, if you work, let's just say you work at the library. You work at the library or something like that, bro. It's probably about 8-10 of y'all in there, something like that. All right, fine, cool. Miss Brenda, she probably about 62, and then it's about 2 32-year-olds in there. You got damn 18, and then the other girl that just got the job, 20. So yeah, everybody gonna go to their automatic age group. Now, if you're attracted to her, you're attracted to her. I don't think you should ever be. How can I put it? If I'm attracted to you, I'm attracted to you. I don't give a fuck if we working together, if we swimming together, if we learning together. It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. But, what I will say is like, bro, I wouldn't make that public. I wouldn't make it public. I think when you're in a relationship and it's within close proximity of work, friendships, or any type of relationship, bro, I would definitely try to keep keep that private, bro, because again, you don't want anybody in your business. You don't want nobody in your business, goddamn it. We went outside to talk about goddamn the new updated Call of Duty or something like that, bro. Then a rumor gets spread talking about we broke up and all. We got a whole trip to goddamn Jordan, the country. We got a whole trip planned to Jordan, the country over there, bro. Yeah, I don't think that is wrong, bro, but I just keep it private. I definitely keep it private. But let's see how let's see.
Extra hugging all the time. That's a little bit in kissing on the neck.
In the middle of the job? Where do you work?
We worked out on him, but you only do that when this one is doing the same thing, texting girls, meeting them in the freezer and stuff that, having lunch, break before lunch.
He met somebody in the freezer?
In the freezer. He used to tell me all the time, oh, I'll take a little break in the freezer to call you, babe. You doing more than just calling me honey. Doing more than just calling me.
Do you take your breaks in the freezer?
No, I don't. I take my breaks outside. I don't even know what she's talking about, Yana. I never take breaks in the freezer. I'm always stocking and packing up in the freezer, Yana.
He's stocking,
but you're not texting other women.
No, I'm not.
He's stocking, all right.
I don't know what she's talking about.
You don't know what she's talking about on the texting the other women.
No.
They never do.
Is anything else other than the text, though?
Yes.
And the caressing in the store. What else?
Yes. I even had a day off, Yana, and it was like, hotel and all that little good stuff, Yana. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I caught her in a hotel.
In a hotel?
Yeah.
With another dude?
Yes.
Tell me
even
about
resorted
that.
into almost a fist fight at that.
Well, how'd that happen? Tell me that whole story.
Well, she was out late. And I'm wondering where she at. So I picked up my phone, called her. She answered. She said, I'm such and such. I'll be there. And I'm like, look, hold on. You're going to be here and it's almost midnight? So I found out what motel she was at, went there. And I blew the horn, knocked on the door, found out what room she was in, came out, and I went in for the guy. Once I seen her there with him, and I was like, what's going on? It caused a whole big commotion.
I bet it did. Were you at a hotel with another guy and he walked in on you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Tell me how that happened.
And tell me why you ain't terminate her contract after that. It's up. I don't care what you getting paid. Where take the cap hit? Where take the cap hit? That's a violation that you breached the contract. You breached the contract. I don't care why you was in there. Oh, she tripping. And you tripping twice because you saw it and then you still rock with her. And you still rock with her after that, bro. What are you doing in here? What do you mean? I never understand that, bro. I never understand that. I maybe, all right, in the heat of the moment, the heat of the battle, but I'm thinking, bro, if you going in and you know that your girl in there, you see the car, you see, they left that water bottle in the cup holder and all of that. You see all of that, so you know that's her car. You know that. But then after that, you still take your ass up them steps to room 314 where you know that she at. You gonna knock on that door, open the door, and say, what's going on here? What's going on here? Nah. Nah, Jack. This is savage. Bro. You better treat a person how to treat you. Did I say I'm tweaking? Damn, what was I? Yeah, kinda. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Bro.
Well, it was because I was talking to an ex, and my ex is just the type where a conversation is not gonna last an hour with him. It's gonna last for hours and hours and hours. And I was trying to get him to understand that. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't listen. He don't listen. But he did it too. He went to go check on his grandkids, and his ex is pulling on him.
At a motel?
Yes, at a motel.
At a motel?
At a motel, Your Honor.
So you got a motel room?
Yes.
To chit-chat with your ex? This is what you trying to get me to believe.
Yes,
you can't even say it with a straight face. How much sense does that make?
It don't make sense.
None, Your Honor.
Damn, how your snowboard get all the way down there? I ain't going, no. I can't swim that good. I ain't going down there. I love you too. I love you too. Till death do us part. Till death do us. I ain't going down there though. All right, yeah. Hold on. Who was that? Ask him. Ask them. They. He look familiar. He look familiar. Is that Darrell? Darrell! What up, bro? Man, I see Darrell down there. Who's doing you got? Oh, Darrell done bought the wifey. Darrell done bought the wife. Darrell done bought the wifey into the slopes. He bought the wifey into the chats. He bought the wifey into the whatever. Y'all insert that other part right there. But god damn it, it's good to see you. Help her out. I don't know what it's supposed to be her birthday, bro. She done crashed, flipped, dipped, and all that. Bro, I'm cold. Yeah, man, yup. Hey, meet me at the top, man. We got a little villa. We got a nice little villa and all of that up there, bro.
Okay. You said in your paperwork, which I found fascinating, that she reminds you of your ex. What did you mean by that?
Well, what I meant by that is always, like, complaining sometimes about certain things. And, like, even, like, one day...
Complaining about, like what?
Like, one day she complained to me and told me that, you know, I didn't answer my phone. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, I was at work. I was busy at the time. So I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. You know I'm at work. You just want to come at me about anything, picking arguments and jumping in and doing things that she ain't had to do, you know? Like I told her, like, you know, she came at me one day and I was cleaning up. Mm-hmm. And we were playing around. You know, I stopped for a minute just to chat with her and play with her.
Yeah, right. Your Honor. You can tell me.
And she got mad at me. Because I played with her and I tried to tickle her feet, she doesn't like her feet touched. Mm-hmm. So she told me she'll punch me. And then she did. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on. You punch me? You know, I was
she play fighting or was she fighting?
She was trying to fight because she don't like no one touching her feet.
Did you pop him because he touched your feet?
Your Honor, my feet is a sensitive thing. Like, I don't like my feet being touched with. That's a no zone. That is a no zone. You can tickle anything else. That's a no zone. That will get you popped. Yeah.
She said that'll get you popped, bro. She told you. I mean, I get playing around, but I don't know. I still don't like you putting your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. Neither one of y'all. No punching, no fighting, no scratching, no kick. The only time that you're allowed to put your hands on, you know what time that is? You know what time that is, bro. But all of that outside playing and all of that, like, not playing, but like punching, fight, I don't get down with that. I don't get down with that because my thing with that is it may start off as playing, but then an accident will happen. Goddamn, you done punched him, accidentally knocked his tooth or rolled back or something like that. Yeah, it happens. It happens. That's why they call accidents, bro. You'll do something to her, trip her or something like that, and then she'll fall. Y'all know how they are. She'll fall onto the floor and then roll to the stair, then go down the steps, and then walk back up the steps, and then slip on the top, and then go back down again. But I know they be like, doom, 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 something like that, bro. Yeah, well, we don't do that. We don't do that, bro. Let's. No. The only time when you're allowed to put them hands on me, and you know what it is. You know when it is.
That will get you popped.
You know, just because you're a woman don't mean you get a free pop.
That's true.
They will take you to jail. Right to jail. You better be glad he had a sense of humor about it.
Yeah.
You know,
but I don't have a sense of humor about him comparing me to his ex.
You say he has a hard time keeping a job.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Okay, so he was working, and he came home early from work, and I was like, oh, you home early? Why you home so early today? He's like, well, because of my attendance, you know, they let me go. And I was, what? They did what? And on the 1st of January, you gotta be kidding me. They let you go? I said, okay, I ain't gonna beef. I'm gonna help you. I'll pull my part. I'm the wife. I'm supposed to pick up my husband when he falls short.
Right.
Okay, so I paid all the bills. And I mean, when I say, Your Honor, all the bills. I'm tired, and I'm just done paying everything. So I told him, I said, you the man, you the provider. Provide. Let's do it. I need help around here. Can we get a job today? Can we get hired tomorrow? Can we start next week? What are we doing? What do we need to do to get you a job? Okay? I would take him, look him up on jobs on internet. He'd been on a few interviews. A lot of places deny him because of his age, because he's a little bit older than I am. But a lot of places won't work with him. A lot of places have worked with him. You know what I'm saying? He got a job, went back, and they turned him away. And I was like, why? And he don't understand why they turned him away.
Mr. Eccles, do you have trouble keeping a job?
No, ma'am. It's just that I've been working since I was 14, so I have a job history. And the thing is, like, the place that I was working at, they didn't know how to treat their people. And then they also did me wrong at the same time. I was a department manager there. They demoted me and put me in garden. And the state that I stay in is very hot.
Well, somebody's got to work in the garden.
True.
And that happens at every job. I'm not trying to hear no excuses, bro. Every job you're going to get did wrong. You're going to think that you perform better than the other person in the next cubicle. You're going to think that your crossover better than goddamn Steph Curry's or something like that, bro. Every job is like that. Every job is, man, you can't escape it. You can't escape it. So my thing with it is, even Neil, I love you. Neil, it's all love, bro. I'ma edit that out. Edit that out, bro. Nah, but even with this, bro, and some things with the tube. Well, I was sitting up here thinking like, damn, bro. You know what I mean, I ain't had to do your boy like that. But what I can say along with that, bro, then you learn. You learn from that. You learn. Like, well, all right, cool. If they did me wrong, they demoted me from here to there. All right, I know that they don't really value it. I go somewhere else. So I apply for a new position, or I switch, whatever, bro. Figure something out. But just, hey, I was in the air. This is what it sounded like to me. I was in the air conditioner, then they took me out the air conditioner and put me in the gardening section. All right, cool. What'd he say on there? He said, what'd happen if you go into the jungle with lions and bears? He said, I have them coming out dancing. Do whatever you gotta do. Do whatever you have to do. You gotta be able to adapt. We gotta be able to adapt to life. Bro. Make the best out of it. You might goddamn set up some water hoses or something like that in a lawn and garden, so then the kids can come through, that motherfucker shooting over. All right, kid, that slide all the way to the end, get a free little mermaid toy or something like that, bro. Make the best out of it. Make the best out of it, bro. This is life. We only get one life, and I promise you, I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't care what you got going on. I'ma let mine, bro. I'ma digress. I'ma do all of that. I'm going to do all of that, bro.
True. But they wouldn't let me go because they asked me where did I want to go from there, Your Honor. And then after I told them where I wanted to go, Your Honor, they put me where they wanted me.
That's because they pay you.
Right, Your Honor. I still, I still did what I had to do. I hung in there. I did what I was supposed to do. But then she also was having trouble with surgical things going on with her. So I was trying to help with that. That's why some of the attendance was also messed up. She didn't tell you about that, Your Honor.
Did he have bad attendance in part because he was home taking care of you when you were sick?
When I got sick, yes. Yes, he did. He did help me out with that. He's very good with that. Yes, I had to have 2 surgeries. And I was bedbound for 6 months. And I couldn't do anything. Even the kids, as far as daily routines and getting them into school and trying to help them with that. Couldn't even do none of that, Your Honor. So, yes, he did help me out with that. He did.
He did more than help
Shout
you
out
out.
to him.
Yeah.
I mean, he held it down.
Yeah.
He did.
He held it down.
He did.
Yeah, you can. Okay, good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For you. You are suing him for $2,000 because of the warrants you say you had to pay off because he runs around and drives on a suspended license. Please tell me about that.
Yes, Your Honor. So he was driving the minivan, and he went to go park it, and the cop pulled up behind him, ran his name, realized he didn't have anything wrong with him, but we stay in Vegas. So they still ran his name and everything like that, and they gave him a ticket for riding on suspended plates, which is, you know, a thing for them to do because he rode around on suspended plates. So he ended up doing jail time for it as well.
How much?
He did a whole week. He did a week. He did a week in jail. And they let him go because he was still working. And so when he stopped, when he got fired because of attendance, I held it down and I paid it. And still trying to pay it.
Was it $2,000?
Yes, ma'am, it was. It was $2,000.
Oh, so he had charges for other things
Yes.
as well. And so you had to bond him out, and you.
Well, he wasn't bondable, Your Honor. He wasn't bondable. So he had to do the whole week. He had to do the whole week. He had to do the whole week. I tried to bond him out. They was not having it.
Shout out to her, bro. Shout out to her, bro. It's times like this, and it doesn't have to be in reference to going to prison or jail with someone. Anytime you get in a pinch, bro, and your girl right there beside you, she holding it down, you holding her down. Well, the cheating. But no, it ain't cheating no more. What I call it in the beginning? It's not cheating no more, bro. It's an open book. It's an open book test. So, yeah, they cool. They cool, bro. They goddamn, that's a power couple. Damn, they got it figured out, bro. They got everything figured out. Everything straight over here. They just gotta renew their vows. Type shit.
He finally saw a
So
judge.
the $2,000 is for fines?
Yes.
Mr. Eccles, you give me your version of that. Is all that true?
Until the cop pulled him over. When the cop pulled
You
him
don't
over,
know your
told him-
plates aren't good?
Well, I was paying the insurance. I was paying everything, so no, I did not know.
Do you know why they weren't good? You did not put the new sticker on
Now
it?
knowing why, when we was paying the ticket, is because of fail of insurance. So when you fail to make your payment,
insurance
for
lapse,
everything lapsed.
Right.
And at that time, I did not know.
You did not know?
No, I did not.
But it was your car?
Yes, it was.
I ain't giving you money because he got stopped with your car with your plates are bad. That's not his fault. Good Lord. And then in a hotel with a motel with an ex. I ain't giving you nothing. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.